Greetings, one and all. My name is Lancer, and welcome to a reaction rewatch. As we are in October, the month of the spoopy, as well as the end of this month will be the release of a movie here in America, at least. A movie for a series that is pretty infamous at this point. I'm well, no sense in dancing around it any longer. We are going to be rewatching Chainsaw Man Season 1. Now, you can go pretty far back on my channel at this point and see when I watched Chainsaw Man when it came out, exactly 3 years ago on October 11th, 2022. And finally, after 3 years, the sequel to it is coming out in the Reze Arc Movie, which of course me and my friends have been eagerly awaiting to come out. And well, I have not touched Chainsaw Man since I watched the show way back when. I know I said in the series that I would read the manga. I haven't done that. After watching the Reze movie, maybe I will. I figured I'd touch up on Chainsaw Man, its characters and everything, because I do remember very well really enjoying this series. I mean, all this time later, I still watch certain parts of it here and there, obviously the opening being iconic at this point. And I recently rewatched Fate Zero on the channel, so we are no strangers to doing rewatches, especially to amazing shows. So if you want to see more of my first time reaction, it'll be linked. Though, of course, I would say the quality of those videos have very much diminished over the years. Though I may not be shocked, there will still be a good amount to talk about with this. So let's get right into the first episode. Man. It sucks that Crunchyroll took off its comment section, because I would have liked to have found my comment. The top comment on this was just like, comment to be a part of history. Now it doesn't even matter anymore. Is that before or after? I remember there being something with that. Denji, my boy. I did all this for you. I mean, that's just how the demon hunters work in general. Sheesh. Not even 100,000 for a testicle? Isn't that like his dad's debt that he inherited or something? Tomate Devil. I didn't remember if we got the opening in the first episode. I've ripped this opening apart in the years since it's come out. It's so good. There's so many scenes in this show that still, I'll never forget, for better or for worse, which, you know, we'll get to those. But man, it just gets started. Oh man. Every party I've been to since watching this show, this is always played. God, that dance too. I'm curious if the movie will have an opening. They could kind of do stuff like that, but whenever season 2 is a thing, the shoes, it's impossible. I mean, there's so many other like pop culture references they could do in a second opening, so I hope they keep like that style. But the song, I mean, there was a time when this song wasn't iconic, and that's, you know, when it didn't exist. But yeah, anyway, Chainsaw Man. Didn't even get to see him kill it. You get about $10. Yeah, funny how that works. It's almost like they don't want you to pay your debt back. They're just drowning you in more. Yeah, there's still that story that hasn't really come back, but to be fair, that story sort of just dies in this episode. Like, his dad and his family and all that, just like, why was his dad so in debt? I know that still to this day it gets shit on, because I will say Mappa's new style with it, especially, I mean, it really started with Jujutsu Kaisen, going from like season 1 and that to season 2. It's just like, though the animation style definitely, I would say, is better. I've always liked season 1's look for Jujutsu Kaisen, at least with Mappa. I like that look more, but I'm curious to see, obviously, with the Reze movie, what it looks like actually seeing in motion, because I've tried to avoid a lot of the trailers. Yeah, he does that a lot. I just do anything for money. It's like Jotaro. Another 3 days off of 100 yen. I've tried to stay away from like manga stuff and just as much as possible, which mainly because I knew this movie was coming around, so I tried to avoid that. But there's stuff obviously I do know. So it's funny kind of looking back on my original reactions to this, it's like I did kind of predict a lot of stuff, but obviously we'll get into that. Gotta get through this season first. I mean, considering your lifestyle, you still look pretty good. So the debt just kept like stacking up and obviously accruing interest and stuff to the point where it went from 700,000 to like 38 million. His voice was deeper as a kid. I'm curious to know more about Pochita, like in future stuff, because he just sort of appears here. Oh yeah, wait, I have my Pochita like hood blanket thing. I'll just put this here. There you go, just always on my shoulder. This kind of sounds like Killua. It's funny how many anime I now have under my belt since first watching this. Too tired to get up to piss. Too much piss to sleep. Soon. Soon. What the fuck? Another day in the life. You don't even get to dream your way out of debt. Do you even deserve to breathe? I mean, that's the thing with this whole like debt bullshit. His dad died and it was passed on to him, but like what if he died? Well, just the debt magically goes away? It's almost like it's an arbitrary system to suck people dry. An iconic set piece. Why are you coming in here? Oh yeah, this is how it all starts. Been a loyal dog for a while. So he resorts to zombies. Literally a deal with the devil. Well, at least your debt's gone now. Zombie devil. I like how we kind of start this story at the end of something else, or just like in the middle, and then we just into the devil shit. Zombies. Shit. I mean, it gets you used to the blood at least. Well, I guess it gets you used to, but you know, it establishes things. It's like school days. Why does he not become a zombie? Why do they throw him in the trash? Speaking of deals with the devil. The only time a chainsaw is used for its applicable purpose. Just straight dry bread. At least he gave consent. Oh, I never realized he has fur. I don't know, I thought he was just like a flat, smooth thing. Cool, I love that. His very like arteries and stuff are chainsaws. That makes sense, just the fucking pull cord. Won't be the last time we're in this. Why does he speak? Shinzo sasageyo. Got his kidney, his eye, his testicle back. Time to go to work again. Why didn't you eat him before? Isn't that what zombies do? Agreed. Most powerful sin.
もっといい生活を夢に見たんだ。じゃあ悪いことじゃねえ。悪いことじゃねえけど、邪魔するなら。
Here we go.
死ね
Happy day, moon, that's good day. But what's this? A rumbling, revving, it's coming, revving. It's such a sick design. It's crazy how like the Chainsaw Man just like design is just like it's become so infamous. The creativity of it, just like the fact that his arms don't just become the chainsaw. It's like he has his arms still, but they're just like wrapped around it. It's made for some great cosplays over the years. And just the head too. Gotta work out some pent up stuff. A clean cut. It's just like so quiet when it stops. They're not all just gonna be dead after that. Fucking wild, man. Speaking of iconic, god damn, it's crazy that like this show has only been out for 3 years. I mean, still that's a long time, but I would say it's iconic, man. God damn, it was iconic before, and it's still to this day. In fact, I would say even more so now because of this show. Mommy's here. So confident. Almost like a mixture of both. Well, you got what you wanted, but at the cost of what exactly? Ugh, it's so weird that it melts off of him.
ないね。乗っ取りは顔見ればわかるもん。私はゾンビの悪魔を殺しに来た。公安のデビルハンターなんだ。君の選択肢は2つ。悪魔として私に殺されるか、人として私に飼われるか。
Keep you like a pet. I mean, it's not much of a choice, but it's like.
食パンにバターとジャム塗って、サラダこ。
He was sold from the moment you made eye contact with him. Right, of course, the endings as well. We're so back again. Oh, well, that was episode 1 of Chainsaw Man. That first episode, man, it's perfect. You go, you start, you think it's gonna go one way, and then it just goes right into the Chainsaw Man. It's so funny seeing like the reception of this show over the years, because it was really popular obviously when it came out, and it's retained that popularity. But it's so funny that the consensus now is just its adaptation is shit. It's like, shut up. Like, sure, the CG in it probably hasn't aged the greatest. I think if Mappa did this show now, it would look better. It looks so good anyway. It's a distinct and unique enough style where I look at it. Even compared to Mappa's other works like Vinland Saga, Attack on Titan, the final season, Jujutsu Kaisen, like it's still distinct. And like Mappa has a really good, the combat and stuff, you can really tell it's like, yeah, that's Mappa's style. The art normally just in regular scenes, it's like, it still is distinct enough. And honestly, the biggest props goes to a lot like the voice actors and the art team and the music to really bring this show alive. Like I know the production of this show was weird. I know that a lot of it was kind of rushed at the time, which is unfortunate, which is no wonder why honestly it's taken so long for them to then do the movie. I'm really looking forward to seeing it now with them having like a full schedule and like time to do it. Again, it's also funny like seeing Makima again in this, knowing ultimately the direction her character goes. Again, though I don't know everything, I know enough where it's like I pretty much predicted from the beginning, just like, yeah, she can't be trusted fully, but obviously Denji's not gonna know that for a a while. The interesting thing here with Denji is just like he goes from one life where he's indebted really to one organization, and then like he goes to another, but he doesn't really realize it. I mean, he has more freedoms with the Devil Hunters, but it's ultimately the same, where it's like he can't really be his own person. But at least here he'll have co-workers, you know, a lot of other fun characters that will get introduced to this. But it's so fun to rewatch this series again. And although I dread seeing some episodes again, I overall cannot wait to rewatch and relive this fun show again all these years later. But either way, it's my reaction to episode 1 of Chainsaw Man. Join me next time for episode 2 as everything else will be coming out soon. Till next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.